Hey guys, and welcome to the live stream. Sorry about that, there was a slight technical hitch with the audio, but we've got it fixed now. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. It's not a Skystorm stream if something doesn't go wrong. Oh man. So, I'm Skystorm. This is Spacebase Startopia, and I am joined by my ever-faithful assistant, Picture Perfect. Yeah, take two. I've already said all of this, and then I was informed that there was no audio. Awesome. All right, so yeah, this exciting stream, guys. Really, really seriously, I am so excited about this because we're going to reveal never before seen content for Starbase Startopia. We are unlocking the 4th mission in the campaign, which is sweet because it unlocks the prisons and the security stuff, which I haven't seen. I have not seen this yet, so I'm going to be seeing it for the first time. You're going to be seeing it for the first time. It's sweet. Oh, we're starting off with our first message from Vince. Go on, Picture, read it out. Well, Vince, as you know, first of all, it's go Chelsea, and it's definitely fish and chips. You kidding? You can't pick up shepherd's pie with your fingers, so it's a simple one: fish and chips, no brainer. All right, cool. So yeah, we're gonna be playing the fourth. The number of the counting shall be 3. Countdown, not 4. We will be playing the Prison Planet mission in the campaign. Yeah. Oh man, really? Like, how is that even possible? That's great. That's brilliant. Hang on a sec. It's like as soon as you touch anything, and we've been messing around to get all of this stream hooked up because we're streaming not just to my channels, my Twitch and my YouTube. We're also streaming to the Calypso universe. We're streaming to Calypso's YouTube and Facebook and Twitch, and so welcome to all of you guys. But obviously, in amongst it, we've messed something up, and I've no idea like what it could be. I hate it when the audio goes messy. Man. What could it be? What could it be? Let's try that and see if that works. So, Picture, do you want to talk to the guys? Say hi again.
Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me now.
Yes, they can hear you now. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. So, well, I'm glad everything's continuing to go smoothly. The last 2 hours, I've been here with Tobias from Calypso, he's invoiced, but he's going to keep quiet. He's monitoring the chats and whatever, and so if you've got any questions, throw them out there for Tobias from Calypso, and he'll try and answer them. But yeah, we've been working to try and get this stream up for like 2 hours, and it's just been one issue after another. But it's all working now. Hooray!
The good news is Twitch is working as well. So.
Twitch is working as well. Oh my god, we didn't know if Twitch was going to work, but apparently Twitch is working, so that's sweet. Awesome.
And they can hear me, yay!
Yay! It's all good. Everything's working now. Everything's working, so we can actually play it. All right. So let's jump in and start playing, because you know how slowly I play things. So let's jump in and play the Prison Planet. For anybody who doesn't know about Starbase Startopia, first of all, there's a link in the video description. You can go and look on Steam and check it out, and it'll tell you all about it. But essentially, it's about setting up a big space base. In space, because that's where you have space bases, and and you have all kinds of different aliens coming, and you have to deal with them and satisfy their needs and all kinds of stuff. And it's funny, boy, is it funny. Let's jump in. Let's just jump in and play. Okay, what? Okay, why aren't you letting me play? Let's try. Oh, here we go. It would just be slow.
This scenario involves a Startopia base orbiting the planet Cerberus 42. The galactic database describes it so: the Cerberus system was used by the Interplanetary Republic as a centralized repository for unpopular subjects, such as criminals and whistleblowers. The crime rate here is 99% with a 1% margin of error. Commander, after valuable resources were found on the planet Cerberus 42, the Interplanetary Republic has graciously shown mercy and now wants to get the criminals off the planet. The residents are being brought on board Startopia for short-term rehabilitation. You will therefore inevitably have to make use of security stations and a brig. Moreover, the station is autonomous in this test scenario. You will have to use prestige and energy to research the necessary technologies yourself. Good luck, Commander. Or as the residents of Cerberus 42 would say, hands up.
I'm loving it already. Right, let's jump in. So we've opened up, we're going to be able to open up the brig, which is manned by these leviathans. But I'm going to take you through the whole thing.
Welcome to the simulated orbit of Cerberus 42, Commander. This test scenario has some very exciting situations in store for you. My evaluation processor can hardly wait to log your failure.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Make sure you are familiar with the latest advances in technology to gain access to the security station and the brig as soon as possible. Only then can you devote yourself to the real goal. To
right,
give you a
we
little
will.
Jump start, you already have some initial prestige as well as a few room crates.
Ooh, awesome. Let's go see what crates we've been given.
Operations.
Okay, so we have already a communication center and a recycling station and a cargo hold. Excellent stuff. Right, so let's turn around this way so we can actually see what we're doing. So, for anybody who's new to the game, I'll take you through the stuff like relatively quickly. So, we have little robots called fuzzies. These are our little fuzzies. And they do all the building around the place. So, first thing I'm going to do is, I think, throw in the cargo hold. So, I'm going to unpack this and I'm going to throw the cargo hold in here. Now, this is where all of our stuff gets stored. Now, where does stuff come from? Well, I suppose I should tell you that there are 3 decks. Now, this is a torus. This space station. It's a circular space station. Now, currently we've got 2 sections unlocked on the outer ring, or on the. This is called the sub level. And then if we go up to the next level, this is the fun deck. This is where we have a disco and all the entertainment stuff going on. And then we go up one more to the top deck. This is the bio deck. This is where we can terraform this however we like and have all kinds of different plants growing which produce different kinds of stuff, like medicine and minerals that you can use to like create like microprocessors which you can eventually turn into droids, the fuzzies. And what else? And food and oxygen and all kinds of stuff you produce up here. So let's go back down to the sub deck and get some stuff going. You can see we've got trash around the place. We need to get that dealt with ASAP. So first thing I'm going to do, these are the rooms that we can build. We're going to start off by building a fuzzy charging station, which I'm just going to flip around to point this way because I like it to point this way, and I'm going to pop it in. You know what? I think I'm going to pop it in like in the middle for a change. I usually put it over here. I'm going to put it over here. Change is as good as the rest, right? So let's throw that in. Now, our fuzzies look different depending on what they're doing. Currently, this guy's in construction mode. He's a construction fuzzy. So they look yellow. When they go into garbage mode, they change and they get different attachments on their hands to do things. I think they've got screwdrivers on their hands at the moment. Very cool. Right, so the recharging station is like, it does what it says on the tin. Your fuzzies have a certain amount of energy. You can see that blue bar at the top. That goes down over time, and they need to go somewhere and recharge their energy. So we've got a recharging station. Now what we need to do is have somewhere to put our garbage. So I'm going to go to objects and I'm going to put down a couple of garbage bots. Oh yeah, we'll have one over here. I'm going to leave spaces in between things because I find it helps to keep the garbage down if you do that. Now, if you don't keep your garbage under control, you start getting vermin popping up. Now, you can crush them like that and splat them. But yeah, it's ew. It's not nice. You don't like bugs, do you, Picture?
No.
You really don't like little creepy crawlies scuttling around the floor.
Oh.
Space cockroaches. Yeah, so what will happen now? Oh, look, you can see they change appearance and they get this attachment, this mop attachment, and they go around and they pick up the trash and they take it to the bins and they throw it in the bin, and you can see this is filling up. Now this is actually a little robot. It's got a little face on it. What happens is when this is full, this actually like turns into a robot with legs, and it goes to a recycling center if you've got one. So we need to get that up. But before we put in a recycling center, before we do that, we're going to set up a berth. If we have a look over here, this is our airlock, and this is where visiting spaceships will dock, and then we'll get aliens coming in here. And here's some of the aliens. Thakar Vathak, and oh, this is the first time I've seen one of these new aliens. We'll get into them in a bit when we get to the security stuff. So let's get a berth set up. So a berth room, you can set this up to be as big as or as small as you want. I'm going to set this up initially. I'm going to set this up kind of a minimum size because we're getting started. So I probably want this maybe a little bit bigger, but we'll see. We need a door. I've heard that doors are good. Isn't that right, Picture?
They are useful every now and again, yeah.
Yeah, for getting into rooms, they're invaluable.
Definitely.
I've been reliably informed. So, what we want to do in this room is put in a place for them to satisfy some of their needs. So the first thing we're going to put in is hydro clean. This is like a car wash for aliens. It's kind of good. And we'll put in a couple of stasis chambers. So the washing places are where they can meet their hygiene needs, and then these are berths, stasis chambers, where they can actually sleep and satisfy their needs for rest. We'll throw in another hydro clean down there, and then I'm going to throw in a couple of chocolate dispensers which satisfy their needs for food, and I'm going to throw in a couple of slushy machines which satisfies the need for drink. Oh, we're going to satisfy them in so many ways. Hello? Sorry, did I say something amusing there, Picture?
Maybe.
I'm going to throw in a door at this end as well. Why not? Go crazy. Have two doors. Confirm. Right. So now, our fuzzies, who... oh, here's a fuzzy who's in construction mode, and he's going to wander over. And the first thing that they do is they like 3D print the room. And when that's done, they'll go inside and they'll start 3D printing the individual components. Oh, here he's got his mate with him. He's like, it's a big job. I need more people. So there's the like car wash for aliens. Oh, and immediately they're coming in. There's big demand. So if we right click on an alien, you can see that this person has got a need for sleep, and that while they're in there, that bar's going to get satisfied. But they've also got a need for drink. They've got a need for entertainment. So we need to set up a disco. They've got a need for food and for hygiene. So after she's had a sleep, she'll probably go and have a wash or grab something to eat or whatever. Now, your aliens will queue up to use your facilities. And you can see we've got quite a queue here already. I should probably have set up a bigger berth, but you know what? For now, that'll do. Let's get some other things set up. What have we got here? We've got let's get the recycling center set up. So I'm going to unpack this and I'm going to put it Now, in the bottom left, you can see the shape of where the loading bay is. I want that down by the bots so they don't have to walk so far. So I'm going to put it that way around. Just going to leave a one space and pop it in there. Right, so that's the recycling centre. We'll visit that when we can actually, when it's built. I'm also going to get the communication station going. Now, the communication station, again, does what it says on the tin. It allows you to communicate with various people. So, for example, you'll get like visiting doctors who'll offer to sell you their services and things like that. But you only get access to them if you've got a communication centre. So let's. I have no idea where I'm going to put this, to be honest. So let's start unpacking it, and we'll see. You know what? I think maybe pop it just here would be fine. I've got room either side if I want to put some air filtration, some atmosphere processing systems. So yeah, that'll do fine. So here is the recycling center. Now let's have a look at our bots. How full are you? You're 45%, you're 30%. If we keep an eye, we might just be lucky enough and see them wander over and dump their trash. Okay, now this has got a big alien head icon over it, telling you that you need people to work here, and there's nobody working here. So we go to this. Now these are all the aliens who are on our station, and also our fuzzies are included in here. Now the people who work at the recycling centre, I suppose I should show you. The people that work here are Telgors, right? So we need to employ some Telgors. This is something that you learn in the very first mission, Garbage Empire. You learn how to set all of this stuff up. So we're gonna jump into here, and I'm gonna select just Telgors. I'm gonna filter it by Telgors, and I'm gonna hire some Telgors. And they have different levels of skill. They've got this is their skill level, so how good they are at their job, and then this is their dedication. This is their dedication level, so how long they will spend working before they need to go and satisfy their requirements, their needs. So I'm going to definitely pick this guy up. In fact, I'll probably, let's sort it by... So we'll pick this guy up as a 3 skill, and we'll pick up 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pick up another 3 guys. Now, when you look at this, you'll see that there are 4 workplaces. So 4 of these guys can work here at one time. But when they're on a break, you can also hire extra people who will fill in for them while they're on a break getting their needs met. So I'm actually going to hire like a couple of extra Telgors. So let's see, you're 2, 3, and 2, 3. Excellent, good. Okay, so that's that done. Now, we've got our communication center, and we've got the same thing with the communication center, except this uses bugs instead of Telgors. So let's hire some bugs. Bugs, and again, sorted by skill, so we'll take you, and then we'll take 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm just going to take 4 of those guys, because, to be honest, that's fine for the communication center. Now, you can hear, like, a lot of coughing going on down here. They're like, and the reason, and you can see this burning, this indicates that they have burning requirements, burning desires that need to be met. So, and one of them is an atmosphere. Now, I don't know about you, I've always found it much more pleasant when I can actually breathe. Do you like breathing, Picture, generally?
I do, yeah. I have a fondness for it.
Yeah, me too. So, if we look at the O2, you can see the O2 levels are in the red. It's not good. So, we need to set up some atmosphere processing. So, we'll go to objects, and we'll put in some of these atmosphere filters. Oh yeah. And I'm going to throw these. I'm going to leave a space in between this garbage. I can't really see. Let's leave a space in between the garbage bot and the atmosphere processor there, and we'll throw in another one over there. Now, all of these things that I'm doing at the moment cost energy, and that's this number up here. This is energy. This is the universal currency of the galaxy in Starbase Startopia, and all of these aliens that visit your station have a certain amount of energy. And our job is to get it from them. Oh yeah. So every time they use any of our services, like when they come down here and they get food and drink, or they use... look at this. Let's catch somebody who's just starting, because I love the spray. The spray is brilliant. This guy's just getting cleaned off. Right, so here we go. Next, please. Who's going to come in and get clean? Oh man, the coughing. They're like, we're all dying. They're probably sick, actually. See,
we have some super chats and stuff.
We have some super chats. Well, you better read them out then.
Also, say hi to Alex Thomas. He's only popping in between works.
Oh, hey, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Always good to see Alex, our #1 super chatter.
Indeed. So the first super chat was from Nirabra is back.
Nirabra!
Yeah.
Where's he been?
He super chatted with 200 Indian rupees, and he says, "Hey, Sky and Picture, remember me? I'm back. Sorry for not being present last couple of months. How are you doing?"
I'm doing very, very good, sir. I hope you and your family are well as well.
Yes, hope you're well.
And I still haven't managed to shake off Picture Perfect.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Sorry about that, but hey, you know, it is what it is.
Oh. And a couple of super chats from Alex Martin, and the first one he says, "I'm here, sorry, was just cleaning the oven." And the second one, he's clearly trying to get me in trouble, and he says, "I don't know, Sky, choking can be fun."
Oh, come on, behave, Alex. It's only Alex. All right, so we've got some basic needs being met, and we've got our garbage sorted out. Have you been to... Oh, yeah, you've already emptied. Yeah, they've already emptied. Now, I was talking about the energy, as well as getting energy from our alien visitors for using our services. We can also turn garbage into energy at the recycling plant. So as we get more garbage put in here, this will produce energy, and our energy is going up slowly, which is really, really good. Okay, what else do we need down here? Well, let's see. We could do with a medical centre, because I'm fairly sure that some of these people are just plain sick. Let's have a look at our O2 levels. Now, our O2 levels, where I've put these in over here, this is all now in the blue. It's all good. But you know what? Not good enough. Because at this end, it's still bad. So we're going to get a couple more atmosphere processors up here at this end. And hopefully that should stop all of this nasty coughing. Let's see. I'm going to put these in probably... Let's put one there. And we'll do the same at this end. So we'll put one, say, there. There we go. Cool. Now, where does our O2 come from? Well, our O2 comes from the biodeck. So if we go upstairs to the biodeck, I wonder if there's any O2 lying around. There's never any O2 lying around when I want to show it off. Yeah, you'll see little crates appearing of O2 and other things. And what happens is they get taken down by our fuzzies. They come up here in this transit tube and they collect the stuff, and then they take it back down and get stored in the cargo hold. Oh yeah. So that's all good. I'm just looking at the what we've got available at the moment. We've got different biomes that we can terraform, and we've got tundra that will produce food, and that's like this is tundra down here. So these plants, like if I harvest this plant, which I can do manually. Oh no, this isn't tundra. That's medicine. So that was actually this rainforest. This is rainforest. Yeah, of course it's rainforest. And then now, have we got any? We haven't actually got any tundra set up. Good job I looked. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of terraforming now to make sure we've got all the things we need. What we want at the moment is a bit of each. We want a little bit of the rainforest, so we get a bit of medicine. We'll set up a medical centre in a second, and then we want a bit of an area which is radioactive, because that's where our minerals are grown. on these trees. I love these. These are wobble mushrooms. Don't you love that? Wobble mushrooms.
do.
Who doesn't like a wobble mushroom? I know I do. Let's harvest that. I'm going to harvest one of these Uranus traps. I'm going to be good today. I'm going to call them Uranus traps rather than Uranus trap. Right. So these, when you harvest these, they produce minerals. Now you don't want. Oh look, there's an O2. Hooray! Now, if you want, you can just leave this and let your robots come and pick the stuff up. But they've got plenty to do at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually pick them up, and I'm just going to go around and pick up anything that's spawned. Right. So I've got a bunch of stuff. Now, if stuff sits on the ground too long, it will turn to garbage. And you can see we've got 3 items of garbage here. So it's a good idea to come up here every so often and like hoover up anything that hasn't been collected and take it down. And it takes the pressure off your fuzzies if you haven't got too many robots built at that particular moment in time. I'm going to do a little bit of terraforming. I also want some savanna to produce fibres. Now I've only got like this tiny little bit over here. So I'm going to do a little bit of terraforming. So let's come around this way. And let's make it a little bit bigger. We'll terraform a little bit of savanna down here to produce some fibres. Fibres are used to produce things like plastic, which is again a part of creating more robots, which we'll need. So that's a good thing. Then I've got rainforest at the other end. So let's put in some tundra to produce some food so that we can actually feed people, which would be a really good thing. So let's put in a band of tundra. There we go. And then we've got a band down here of this radioactive stuff. I might steal a little bit more of that. And then we've got an area down here for medicine. Do I want a bit more? I might steal a bit more for producing minerals, because we're going to need a fair amount of minerals. Alright, cool. Having done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest you and pick up that O2, pick that stuff up. Anything else that I can pick up? Not at the moment. Fine, right, let's get down there. Let's put some of this stuff away. So if we come down here to the sub-level again, and I'm going to put all of this stuff in here. Now, oxygen, if it can be used in the atmosphere processors, will be instantly transported to them. Your robots don't have to carry it over to your O2 processors. But everything else has to be carried around. So like all these minerals. So I've brought them down. They're going to be put into the cargo hold. So I've saved the trouble of my robots having to carry it down, which is definitely a good thing. Let's put this medicine away as well. And then the garbage, we can go and put the garbage in here. And you can see we're starting to build up some garbage, which is being processed by our lovely little Telgors. But we can throw this extra garbage just into here. There we go. Right, that's done that. All right, next. We want a medical center. Let's get a medical center going. Now, I'm just wondering if I've got. You know what? I'm going to do it over here because I've got room. Because we've got 2 sections of the subdeck open, so we'll do it over this side. Let's get a medical center going. Now it's not unlocked at the moment, so we're going to go to research. Oh, I've got loads of research points. Okay, so we'll unlock the medical room. Let's see, the cargo hold. I'm going to unlock that. I'm also going to unlock the tube lifts. What else do I want? I'm not going to use the bioplots at the moment. Factories. Now, we need to collect and store 10 resources. We've only done 8 at the moment in order to fulfill the prerequisite before we can actually unlock this technology. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go back up to the biodeck. And, oh, look. All of these plants that were in the biomes that I've changed have to be got rid of. So it's a good job I came back up here, because now I can collect all of this stuff. And
We have a super chat, mister.
wait, do we have a super chat?
We do.
Cool.
Guess
I
who's
tell you what.
here?
You read that. I don't. You know what? I'm actually gonna. I couldn't see my chat. Now I can see. Oh, yes, I see. We do have a visitor. Oh, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. It's the plastered. Your Majesty, thank you for joining us.
Sir Plastered with $100. Wow.
No, you can't read it out like that. It's got to be Sir Plastered with an amazing $100. Thank you, Sir Plastered. You are
Thank
an
you.
amazing supporter of my channel. Thank you.
And
Always a pleasure to see you here.
Indeed. And he says, "Hey Picture and Sky, love this game. The animations are so funny. Hope everything is going well. The bio circle is really cool. The way that they set up the UI and the gameplay in general is unique. Every time I think the devs hit the ceiling, someone comes up with something new."
I agree with everything you just said. I love some of the animations. Some of the animations are really funny. Look at this guy coming through the car wash. He gets sprayed. Then he gets a good rub down. And then they turn the heaters on and give him a quick blow dry. Isn't that awesome? Love it. Okay, so now that we've got some extra stuff and stored it, we should be able to unlock the factory. Let's have a look. Yes, we've satisfied the prerequisite, so we can now unlock this. It's only 60 points, and we've got like 600. We've got loads of research points, so that's not a problem. Right, so we can get a factory going. That will allow us to create some more droids, which will be nice. Before we do that, though, I'm going to start getting the fun deck going. So let's go with the first thing, which is a coffee shop, which is the Starcats Cafe. See what they did there? You like the cats in Starcats, don't you?
I do.
You do. Alright, let's unlock this puppy. Let's go up to the fun deck and put in. Now, I think we can put in a disco as well as a Starcats. Now, up on the fun deck, is there any rubbish lying around? Oh no, our droids have been very good. They've been up here cleaning. But at the moment, when they pick up some garbage, they've got to go all the way down to the sub deck to get rid of it. So we should put in some garbage bots up here. The other thing, we also need to make sure the O2 levels are good up here. So I think I'm going to start off by putting in, let's have a look, objects. I'm going to throw in a couple of I'm going to throw in like one atmosphere filter, like in the middle for now. We'll live with that. And I'm going to throw in a couple of garbage bots to look after the garbage situation. And then we're going to throw in a space disco. Oh yeah, space disco. I'm not joking. Really, it's a space disco. Right, so we'll have a space disco. We'll have it about that big, which I know from experience is about the right size. And then I'm going to get one of these. This is an audio console. You can only have one of these, and it needs to be staffed by a particular type of alien called a celebrammer. Oh yeah. Now, I haven't got this room quite square, but you know what? It's fine. That'll do. In fact, no, have I? No, it's not quite square. What I might, you know what? I'm going to put a door. I'm going to put a door over here, right by the transit tube, so they can get in. And then I'm going to try and just stretch this another one. There we go. Now we've got a square room. The reason I like a square room is because I like to put these. These are laser show drones. I like to put a laser show drone in like each corner like this. And then I like to fill in my spaces with some hollow dancers. Because no expense spared. So how am I going to do this? I think we're going to have like two on it. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to have like two on each side. This will provide staggering levels of entertainment for our people, for our aliens.
While you're doing that, we've got a couple of super chats.
Not perfectly symmetrical, but we'll go with it. So I tell you what, let's let that get built, and picture you can read out the super chats. Some very nice super chats, I have to say.
Yes. Narabra replied with 400 Indian rupee. It says, hey guys, had a lot going on, changed job, brought a new laptop, went into debt, and now I bounced back. And Sky, you shouldn't try and get rid of Pitcher. He'll read your stream chats. You, sir, are very bad at multitasking.
That is so true.
Isn't it?
That's probably the truest thing anybody's ever said ever.
See, there's a reason.
What would I do without your Picture?
Indeed.
I mean, some people would say a lot better. Personally, I would never say that. I would never ever say that.
Oh my.
I wouldn't support anybody who said that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wouldn't. Honest.
Mm-hmm.
Honest.
Mm.
Cross my heart.
Yeah. And Naomi Ford with 50 Australian dollars says,
Hey, Naomi.
Morning, Sky and Pitcher. Really enjoying this series. Can never go wrong with a good Calypso game.
You know, you're so true. Calypso have produced some of my favourite games. Like, I mean, Tropico for a start. Everybody knows I love Tropico. So this is the space disco, right? But aliens won't be able to use this until we get some staff here. So we need to hire some celebrammers. So we're going to go into our employment thing, and we'll go to celebrammers, and we're going to pull in. Let's see, we've got a couple of skill 3 guys. We'll pick up. And I'm going to pick up. We only need 1 there at a time, but they're really slackers, the celebrammers. So I'm going to hire 3 guys, so that hopefully we always have 1 available to go in there, because we want some disco action going on. Right. There is one thing that I've forgotten to do. In fact, there's at least one thing that I've forgotten to do. I'm going to go down to the sub deck again. And not only have I forgotten to do it, but I've also forgotten what I've just remembered that I forgot to do. If you can follow that. Yeah, that's how it works, guys. Right, medical centre. Medical centre. We need a medical centre because people are definitely getting sick. There are definitely some sick people around. The good news is we haven't got massive queues on our berths, so that's good. All right, we've got 4 Telgors working, so we're keeping the trash under control, so that's good. We've got a couple of bugs working in there. That's fine for the communication centre. All right, sweet. So let's get medical centre. I just unlocked it, didn't I? Yes, I did. Right, let's get a medical centre set up. Now, medical centre. I'm going to leave a gap again, and we're going to have this. Now, how big do I want this? Probably. Oh, let's see. I want it a couple of extra on there. So let's try that. I'm going to throw a door in on this end. I'm not going to throw a door in on the other end yet, but I may. I may later. If I'm going to have the door on that side, then I want these devices on this side, I think. So I'm going to throw a device in there. These I'm throwing in are diagnostic units. And they will diagnose our patients and figure out what's wrong with them. Now, let me see. I mean, to be honest, I could throw. You know what? I'm going to throw 4 in. I'm going to throw 4 in, and then I'm going to get some medplicators. Now, hopefully, this is a bit overkill, because as long as I keep my trash down, we shouldn't have a lot of sick people. But I'm going to kind of throw in a bit extra, I think. So, let's see. Let me throw my seating in first. These are waiting room chairs, so that people who are sick have got somewhere to sit and suffer while they wait endlessly to be seen by a doctor. Let's throw a whole bunch of waiting room chairs in, and then I can see if I've got room. No, I haven't. Right, so I'm just going to throw 4 of these in. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've managed to get some spaces in there, so that's good. All right, cool.
Sky.
Yeah.
When you've done that, I've got a question for you from Twitch.
Well, we've got to wait for this to get built now, so now's the perfect time for you to ask me.
Okay. So
what are they saying on Twitch? Hello, Twitch people.
Dr. M. Mark asks, well, he says it looks like another Oni. Is it easier or harder, and is it on Steam or somewhere else?
Okay, firstly, it's available on Steam. So, yeah, you can go and check it out on Steam. They've got previews and videos and stuff like that. And what was the first part of the question? Because I've forgotten, because that's how good my memory is.
He says it looks a bit like Oni.
Oh,
is it easier or harder?
No, it's much easier than Oni. Like from a technical perspective. But once you get into the strategy side of it, because I'm going like really slow at the moment, but not only is this a single player game, but it's also a multiplayer game, and you're going to be able to play this multiplayer both cooperatively and competitively. And I tell you what, there's going to be some very interesting strategies about like build orders, and not one thing we haven't seen yet, and I can't wait to see this. There is a building which is called the research station, and once you've got a research not a research station, the research lab, right? And once you've got a research lab, you can actually upgrade buildings, which you can't do at the moment. And I think there's going to be some very interesting strategies, like kind of what's the game I'm thinking of? I can't remember now. I can't remember the name of the game. Think of some multiplayer game where you have to upgrade buildings. Like, I don't know. Like Age of Empires type thing. Look, we've got vermin. Crush that vermin. Splat. Right, we need to keep those vermin down. And the reason we're starting to get vermin is because our poor little fuzzies can't keep up with the workload. So we're going to have to do something about that. Now, our med bay, you can see by this icon, needs some people to work here. So let's get some people working here. We need greys. These are like, they look like your traditional grey alien. So let's get some of these guys hired. We're gonna, I've just remembered what it is. I just remembered what I remembered and then forgot again. So I can do it now. Right.
We have another super chat and another question from Twitch.
Now these guys are doctors. We can have 4 guys working here. I'm gonna hire, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I want a couple of guys to fill in when other people are on breaks. We'll pick up this guy and this guy, I guess. Cool. Alrighty, so hopefully we should have some doctors turning in. Look, we've got loads of sick people waiting. Now these guys, I don't think it's actually the vermin who are causing this illness. I think we've had somebody turn up who's got like a nasty space cold. Oh, they've had a shower. Now they feel fresh again, so they've sorted their hygiene out. They took it. They had a booty shake at the disco. You like a good booty shake at the disco, don't you, Picture?
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, she does.
Oh my god. Super chat, mister. From Sir Plastered again.
Sir Plastered again? You crazy person. We love you, but you're insane.
Sir Plastered with $50 US. Please make the space disco symmetrical. My OCD brain is on fire. I'm gonna cry. You set it up perfectly. Just one scrape off the disco lol.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I tell you what. Soon as it's you.
For him, you kind of have to, don't you?
For him, I would. The only problem is that if you change a room, it does. It kind of depends how you change it, but it can rebuild the entire room, which is a bit of a shame because we've got loads of people boogieing on down. It's like Saturday Night Fever in here. Where's a dryad? Because I love the dryads because they do the headbanging and air guitar and stuff. Oh, here's a dryad. You gonna do some air guitar? Go on, please do some air guitar. She's looking for a spot. She's looking for a free spot on the dance floor where she can strut her stuff. Oh, and there she goes. Headbang. Air guitar, headbang. Go. Love it. Bit of alien headbanging. All right, cool. Let's see if I can sort this out. So what the hell did I do wrong? Yeah. That looks wrong. What have I done wrong here? Oh, this needs to be like half a tile over, doesn't it? I think. Let's see. So yeah, you can edit your rooms and you can move stuff around. So no, it's like, see, that's a one gap to there. Oh, okay, yeah. This room needs to be. Does it need to be what, one further over? I think it probably does. Let's move you over as well. Oh no, that's lined up with that. That's lined up. Oh yeah, I just needed to move those two guys. That's all I needed to do. All right, well let's confirm that.
We have
it's only going to rebuild the two objects I moved. If you move the room, which you can do, you can move the room or you can extend the room. It'll have to rebuild everything. Right, sorry, go on, picture. I interrupted.
You have another question from Twitch. Delta Fire Dragon. That's a cool name, isn't it?
Very cool name. Hiya, Delta Fire Dragon.
Wants to know what's the learning curve of the game.
I will say that the missions, the campaign missions. First of all, you've got a tutorial. There are 3 tutorial missions, and then you start into the campaign missions, and it takes you through everything that you need to know, like really step by step. So in terms of learning curve, not a problem. There's quite a lot to learn, as I found out, because I like did the tutorials and I thought, oh okay, so now I know everything about the game, and then you start the campaign, it's like, oh no, I still have loads to learn about the game. But the tutorials are really good, really good. I've been very critical of tutorials in some games, but there's no question the tutorials in this are really good. And the tutorials, like often tutorials are like really boring to play. They've got the really nice balance between telling you what to do, giving you enough information so that you know how to do it, and not kind of leaving you stranded. But they don't like handhold you and like click here, now click here, you know, so that you've got a little bit of freedom. And it's kept fun by the AI, who is constantly dissing your performance and calling you a failure, which is brilliant. If anybody played like the original Startopia, because this is a reimagining, I guess you'd call it, rather than a reboot or a remake. So reimagining of Startopia from 2001, I think, the original Startopia, and I think they've done a really good job of kind of capturing the feel of it. That had a really, really, really snarky AI that did the same kind of thing, just constantly dissing you and saying you're rubbish and you're a failure. Which I'm used to anyway, so it's like, it's nothing new for me. It's just like listening to Picture. Calling me a useless failure.
I would never. Oh my god.
No, finish that sentence. You would never in public. Yeah, right. Guys, you know what I mean, don't you? Yeah, of course you do. Right, we're going to throw in a Starcats. Let's whack in a Star... Sorry?
A couple things from chat while you're doing that.
Yeah, go on. I'll throw this in and you...
So, Ogre free is back.
Hello, Ogre free. We haven't seen you for a while.
Hey, Ogre. He super chatted $10 says, we'd all like to see Picture Perfect at the disco booty shaking. I'm not sure if you would, Ogre. I really don't think so.
Oh, we really would. We really would.
And Sir Plastered sent you one of the cool stickers, and it says thank you.
Oh, awesome. What the hell did I put down there?
Oh, and Narabra again says, hey Sky, you should do a competitive stream with Picture. Scenario, Sky starts with minimum resources and Picture starts with maximum resources.
Oh, alright, thanks for that.
Well, it makes it fair because you've had like experience.
We've got your fans in tonight, have we? Oh, give Picture everything and you have nothing and see who wins. Yeah,
It would still be you.
Sounds great. You know what? I'm gonna confirm this and then I'm gonna re-edit it because I want to move this and for some reason it wasn't picking it. I still can't pick it up. It's not letting me pick that up to move it. You know what? I'll do it. I'll manage. Yeah, you know what I might be able to do? Can I get rid of it? For some reason, okay, now bear in mind this is still in beta and this is one bug that they do need to fix. that sometimes you can't access objects when you're editing. And usually, if you like put it in and then re-edit it, it allows you to do it. But it doesn't seem to. Nah, no, that's gonna have to stay there. Now I could. Okay, what I could do is just like cancel the room and restart, and that's fine. But and I gotta say, you know what? I actually am, because I'm really OCD about putting these things in. What do I want? I want to deconstruct that. You get all your energy back that you've spent, so it's not a big deal. So what do I want? I want my star cats to go in there.
I have another question for you.
Okay, go for it.
So Delta Fire Dragon again from Twitch.
Hello, Delta Fire Dragon. I just like saying that.
It's cool, isn't it?
It is cool.
First, he said thank you for your answer, and he had another question. Just wanted to know what your favourite aspect of the game is so far.
Oh, my favourite aspect of the game is the snarky AI, for sure. I mean, that is the big thing about Startopia. I mean, it's the thing that gives it its kind of signature flavour is the snarky AI. So, yeah, that's definitely number one. I want to make this room a bit bigger, but for now, let's throw in... these are the coffee machines, which I was putting in. I'm now going to put in some tables and chairs so people can sit down and drink their coffee. We need to put in some facilities for the star cats who actually man the place. So I'm going to throw in. I want to throw in a training area. Where's the training area? This is the training equipment, which is actually a scratching post, which I think is brilliant. We'll throw in a scratching post over there. We'll have the star cats dining stations, which are actually just like bowls on the floor with some food in, and we want some rest areas for the star cats who are the residents of Meow 13. We'll throw a couple of resting places in for them, and I'm going to throw in a bit of a decoration over there. Hooray! Cool. Now, can I extend this? I can. Good. Let's extend this out. Let's see how far out do I want to extend. You know what? I'm going to bring it out before, because what would be really nice would be to put in another one of these coffee machines, I think. Let's flip you around, pop you in there. See, it's one bigger than I need. There we go. And we'll throw in, I'm going to throw in a door on this end. I don't know why I'm going to throw in a door on this end, but well, actually, I'm going to try and throw a door in. Why can't I throw a door in? Oh, there we go. Hooray. It's just me. I'm going to throw in like an extra table and chair there. All right, let's get that built. Confirmed. Done. All right, sweet. So they're going to build star cats. We'll have star cats going on. I just want to go upstairs to the bio deck and see. Now, all of our plants have now died off and regrown in the appropriate biomes. So somewhere over here in the savannah area. Oh no, we haven't got anything growing up here. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. The thing that I forgot earlier was to employ some dryads. So I'm going to employ some dryads. The dryads are basically the gardeners who look after the place up here. So let's get some dryads hired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I should have sorted it first. But yeah. The game kind of recommends that you have 4 dryads working like on a one section area, but I'm going to put a couple of others in because I want them to like really be on the ball with this stuff. I don't know why we're not getting any plants growing in our savannah yet. Now there's a thing over here which is called the Val Shop. This is the Val. No, that's the research. This is the Val Shop, and in the Val Shop you can buy certain things as well as buying buildings. So for example, here there's a loot box lottery. We'll be putting those in soon, and here's a security station that we can buy. As well as those, there are things called HEDs, highly experimental devices. And here's a good times bomb. Satisfies the need for entertainment in all aliens in its area of effect. There are various HEDs. Oh, and this is the one that I wanted. Hooray, it's just popped up. Some UV grenades. Distilled solar energy which ensures vigorous plant growth. Hooray. you know what? I am going to buy a couple of those. They only cost a little bit of energy. We've got 55,000. They cost like 100 each. So I'm going to buy a couple of these. And then I'm going to like put one down here. And get a bit of growth going on over here, hopefully. And I'm going to put one down over here. And hopefully get some growth going on. You can see it leaves kind of like a residue area where hopefully we'll get some higher growth rates, which would be really, really nice, because we actually need some fiber plants. Otherwise, I can't make more drones. We're not getting anything growing in this biome either, which is our food biome. But maybe now I've actually hired some dryads to work here, maybe some stuff will get planted. We'll see. I should have done that earlier. Don't tell anybody. It'll be fine. Right. Let me vacuum up any stuff that's lying around. Cool. And we'll take that downstairs. Let's pop down to the subload. Well, let's have a quick look at Starcats on the way. Look. And they meow as well, these little Starcats. He's up on the scratching post. Is it training? He's a dedicated employee who's doing some training. That's not. It's a cat on a scratching post. In fact, there's another one on the top. Look.
Aww.
Aww.
Cute.
Oh, can you hear them meowing? Meow. Meow. Look, here's a couple that are in bed. These blue ones. These are their Starcat baskets. And then here's their food, and they're very messy. They throw their food all over the place. Messy little pussycats. And then these are the coffee machines, and people are starting to use that, so that's cool. And we actually need to run a Starcat because that unlocks. Let's have a look. That unlocks several other things, like the tourist, that's our actual mission at the moment, is to unlock the tourist visitor category. And the prerequisite for unlocking this, if I click on it, is to run a Starcats cafe. Yes, I knew what I was doing all along. Kinda. So we're going to unlock that.
Commander,
I'm also going to unlock some other things.
Has enabled you to reach the highest visitor category for this scenario.
We have several super chats to catch up
Now,
on.
if you can still manage to unlock the security station and brig, we can finally move on to the real goal of the scenario. I hope your carbon-based data processing center can follow me so far.
See, snarky. Yes, my blooming carbon-based data processing unit can follow you. Thanks very much. Right, there's some stuff I want to unlock. I'm going to unlock. This is the Hydro Clean Pro Master. This is another hygiene satisfying thing. Oh, before I can unlock this, I need to run 3 ordinary Hydro Cleans down in the berth, and the same goes for. I think the sleeping pod, yeah, I need to run 5 stasis chambers. I'm only running 2. This is the airlock. I need to open up another subdeck level in order to be able to put in more airlocks. The snacko-mat, that I can actually unlock. So we'll unlock that. And this is the UV lamp. I need several potted plants for that. Ooh, so much stuff to put in it. So cool. All right. So I can now unlock the black hole drop. This seems to be good for bringing in extra energy. So we'll definitely unlock that. I'm going to unlock the loot box lottery, which is another good thing for bringing in energy. And we're going to unlock. Now, this I've never seen before. The mech transporter. What on earth is this? I have no idea what this is for. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out in due course. The game will teach us. That's what this mission's for. But I want to get some of the other stuff set up first. Okay, I'm going to set up another berth downstairs, I think, because we're going to put in another airlock fairly soon. And when we put in another airlock, we'll start to get more passengers coming in, and there will be more of a demand. But look, there's already a massive demand. We've got a huge queue of people waiting to use this. So we're going to set up another one. The good news is we haven't got many people waiting for medical services. That's really good. And that probably means that we're just about keeping our garbage under control. There's a little bit of garbage there. Yeah, we're kind of just about keeping up with the garbage right now, which is good. I don't see any vermin anywhere. Let's get another berth set up. So we're going to put in another berth, and we'll put it over here. And I'm just going to do I'm going to do my standard berth setup, I think. So what I want a door, which we'll put in there. I'll put in a couple. Oh, you know what? I need to run one more hydroclean, but I need 3 more stasis chambers. So I'm going to need to do something slightly different. You know what I could do? I could put in a berth there, and I could put a berth like on that side. Yeah, then I want to have room for my chocolate facilities. You know what? I'm going to jam in another berth. Oh man, I should have made. You know what? No, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it longer. I'm going to make it longer. I'm going to make it longer and throw in an extra berth there. There we go. Then I want my chocolate and drinks machines. I'm going to flip you around. We'll have 1, 2. We can put 3 of each in. So we'll have 3 drinks dispensers.
Commander,
slushy
more than
machines.
50 visitors have been robbed to
And
date.
we'll have
I know that as
3
a
of those.
carbon-based life form, you're somewhat used to failure, but I still hope you'll get your act together.
How dare you? Get my act together. All right. We need to get to setting up the anti-crime stuff. Have a brig and a security station. We'll get there. Let's confirm that. So we'll get another berth built. That will allow me to unlock some of these other things as soon as that gets built. Oh man, what else do I need? What else do I need? I need a factory. Let's get a factory going. I'm going to try and put a factory in somewhere, but you know what? Oh, I haven't got quite enough room. So I'm going to have to unlock another segment. But fortunately, I've got enough cash. These bulkheads. These bulkheads can be opened, and the more you open, the more expensive it gets. Let's start by opening this one. Oh, I love those explosive bolts that fire off, and then it opens up, another whole segment. Hooray! All right, cool. Now that we've opened that up, I can put in a factory. Now, factories are used for making stuff. Yeah, that was kind of obvious, Sky. Yeah, all right. Now, let's see. It gets the bottom right corner is where it gets loaded up. So I'm going to rotate this so that that's up the top, so it's the shortest distance. And I'm going to plop it in just there. Will do nicely. All right, sweet. Let's go over to this side. And okay, that's all got built. So I should now be able to go into research and unlock the HydroClean Pro Master. Yes. And the Sleeping Pod Hotel. Yes. And I don't need the UV lamp. Oh, airlock. Yes, I can open up the airlock. Sweet. So that's all of that. All of that. I'm also going to open up the arcade. So we can put in an arcade, and that'll satisfy people's needs for video gaming. Because let's face it, that is the most important need in the world. Don't we know it? Let's unlock that. The brig I need to unlock. The mech transporter and the security station. I'm going to get to those in a second. I will get to doing this mission soon. I promise. I'm kind of giving a chance for people to see like all the stuff that's in the game, or at least all the stuff that's been revealed so far, because there's still loads to come. Right, let's get this put in. Boom, boom, boom. Put those away. Excellent. Let's go up quickly to the bio deck and see, have we got... Well, we've got loads of O2 being produced, which is awesome. Oh, finally! Finally, we've got some plants growing. Now, these will produce fibres. So if I harvest this plant, cha-ching, I get a couple of fibres. And I'm going to harvest that one as well. You ready for harvest? You're ready for harvest. Now, these dryads wandering around, they will harvest mature plants, but you can go up and do it yourself if you need extra resources. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hoover these up. I'm going to hoover up those O2 and anything else that's lying around and get that taken downstairs. Right, cool. Let's pop back down. How things going at Starcats? Yep. Nobody's queuing up, which is good. Disco's rocking and rolling. All looking good. How's our O2 levels up here? O2 levels are looking very nice. There's no rubbish anywhere. Oh, things are going relatively smoothly. I may not be screwing things up. Hooray! There was much rejoicing. Alright, cool. Have we still got massive queue for the burst? Yeah, we've still got a big queue, but hopefully some of those people will start going over here at some point, and we'll get those queues down. There's nobody waiting for medical help, so that's awesome. Have we still got people waiting? Still people working, I should say, at the recycling plant. Yeah, we've got some people working. Now, one of the things that you do have to do is periodically you should go in here. And if you sort this by experience, going that way, right, you'll find that people at a certain level of experience, they need promotions. And if you don't give them promotions, they'll get upset with you and quit their jobs. So I'm just going to run through and promote everybody who can be promoted. Right, cool, excellent. That's all that done. So let's see, I've recruited Telgors to do the recycling. I've recruited Bugs to do the communication center, Dryads to do the harvesting up on the bio deck, Greys to do the medical stuff, Celebrammers to do the fun stuff in the disco on the fun deck. Leviathans is the new type of creature, and we're going to be hiring those to do our security and work in the brig and stuff. Right, I think we're actually at the point where I can try and make a few droids, because we could do with some, and then we can get onto the security things. Hooray! It's only taken how long? An hour and a quarter?
Alright, mister, we have several super chats.
Oh, well, you should read them out. I'm gonna tell the guys, I'm gonna make some plastic. I'm gonna queue up like 3 plastic, and I'm gonna queue up 6 of these processors, and I'm gonna let that build, and then we're gonna make some droids. Go for it.
So Ogre333 with $20 says, sorry for missing you two. Work shift changed and life got a bit crazy. And picture perfect, we would definitely watch that booty shake no matter what. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Thanks, Ogre.
I think that was a bit of a challenge thrown out there. Picture.
No, we're going to ignore that, I think.
Oh, you're gonna rapidly move on to the next.
Oh,
yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah.
Thought you might.
Carl Smith with 10 New Zealand dollars says, good morning, Picture and Sky. Good to see you are well. Loving the streams. Things are great with me health-wise. Was tested for lung cancer and came back negative. Well, that's good news.
Hell, yeah, that's good news.
And thank you for stopping by. I think he's just on his way to work now.
Oh, you know what? Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah.
And yeah, good. Continued good health to you, sir.
Indeed.
I'm
Ogre
gonna toast
again.
you with a nice sip
Sorry.
of Coca-Cola.
Ogre says, picture perfect, that giggle of yours makes a bad day light up like a spring day after a storm.
Oh, how poetic.
Yeah, so cute and poetic. I love that. Shadow Lucifer says, hey Picture, hope your haircut was good and you're looking good. Oh, and I guess I should say hi to him. Lol, love you, Sky.
Oh my goodness. So this is the Picture Perfect channel. It's not the Sky channel anymore. They don't care about me.
That's so not true, and you know it. But
I'm
thanks,
saying
Lucy.
nothing.
The haircut was definitely a success, wouldn't you say, Sky?
Oh my god, she seriously guys, she got a haircut, and her new haircut, she looks so cute. with her new
Aw,
haircut.
Thank you.
You do. You genuinely look really, really cute with the new hair.
Aw.
Right, I'm gonna create some droids while we're.
Yeah, I'm still going. So yeah, that was another one from Carl. Just says time to work, and he'll catch the rest when he gets home.
All right, Carl. We'll see you then. I hope
Yeah.
work goes very quickly, mate.
I was just gonna say that. Ogre again says, see much hasn't changed here. Sky still ignores Pitcher, the real star of the show.
Oh,
my
come on. You guys are so harsh to me. I'm doing my best.
You are.
I know it's not very good, but I'm doing my best.
You won't have seen this one yet.
I won't. Oh, I have now.
Oh
Good
my god.
Lord.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Sir Plastered, my goodness.
You're not wow kidding.
$200 US. Yeah, this definitely deserves your attention.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
He's like,
You're going to
Go on.
read it out?
yeah. Hey, quick question. Sorry for being a little bit off topic. Are we going to be seeing more Surviving the Aftermath and Depraved anytime soon? Because I missed those episodes. Surviving the Aftermath is a really good one, even though Surviving Mars is still my favourite. That series you made is excellent. Oh.
I can tell you now, Surviving the Aftermath, yes. When they bring out more content, yes, I'll definitely be revisiting that. Whether it'll be like one of the many updates that are going to be coming out, or whether it's going to be when they come out with a final product, I don't know, we'll see. And as far as Depraved, I still need to finish my series set in Slippery Beaver. so yes, there's going to be a couple more episodes of that coming out. Right, we are producing fuzzies in a crate, and what you do is you right click on them and you unpack them, and there's our fuzzy. So we got a few new fuzzies, hooray!
A couple more super chats from Lucy. The first one was, Sky, shh, Pitcher's talking now.
Oh, how very dare you! How very dare you!
And then she also said, holy hell, Sky was nice to Pitcher. Is he okay?
I was!
You were lovely.
See, I was nice to you, and I still get grief.
Not from me, though.
Well, no, not from you, but like, I'm always getting grief from somebody. That's just my life. That's how my life is,
Yeah,
guys.
basically.
I do have a tough life, tell you. You know, you think it's all going to be a walk in the park, and then you get an assistant like Picture Perfect, and
Oh, really?
it's all downhill from there.
Oh, I see. I see how it is.
Right, I think I could probably do. Oh, look at this! We're producing loads of O2 now, which is really good. And yeah, oh, look at loads of medicine. I think I could do with some more mineral resources, so I'm going to harvest probably a couple of these, maybe three of these, and I'm going to vacuum that up. Cool, good. And you know what? We're going to start opening up, I think, because I'm going to start adding more airlocks and getting more people in here, so we want more O2 produced and whatever. So I'm going to open up another section, and I think I'm going to open up this section over here. So open bulkhead, and the bulkhead rolls back to reveal another section. Woohoo! So, and you can see the sections that we're opening up here. I'm kind of tempted to open another one, but I don't want to go crazy with the cash yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go downstairs to the fun deck, and I'm going to open up this side as well. So we've opened up all three. Now I don't necessarily have to do this, but I just want to illustrate the transfer tubes. Our transfer tubes, when I get another airlock going and we get more people coming onto the station, these transit tubes are going to get really busy. And in fact, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a queue. Oh, there's not quite a queue at the moment, but we're close. So what we need to do is have more transit tubes available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to this side. We haven't opened these up yet. So in that case, I'm going to come over to this side. To be honest, I should have opened these up on that side, because the transit tube is on this side, which would have been more useful. Yeah, I should have opened it on this side, not that side. That was a bit of a mistake, but it's okay. It's fine. We'll open it the other side soon anyway. What do I want? I want to... I've opened up transfer. Yes, I've opened up the tube lifts. I'm going to put a tube lift in there. I'm going to put in... Now, can I open up airlocks? Yes, I can. 10,000 for another airlock. I'm going to throw another airlock in there, so we'll be having more spaceships and more visitors to the station. And in the middle, I'm going to throw in an extra cargo hold. Why am I going to throw in an extra cargo hold? Because if you look here, this cargo hold is almost full. It's almost full. So we need more storage space. So I'm going to throw in a cargo hold just about there. Sweet. And then, what am I going to throw in then? I'm going to throw in, because we're getting more fuzzies, we don't want them to be queuing up to charge up. So I'm going to throw in, no, it's over here. Where's fuzzy charging? Here is the fuzzy charging. I'm going to throw in a fuzzy charging. Let's flip that around. Throw in a fuzzy charging. I'm going to throw in more garbage so that we keep up with the garbage. Because I'm seeing garbage lying around, which is not good. Let's go back over here. I'm going to throw these extra resources, the fibers, which we need to make plastic, and the minerals. Oh, that's full now. That's full. I'll need to go over to this one. See, I knew we were getting close to being full. Let's throw all this in here like this. No, and one more. Come on, you get out. Get out. Throw your filthy stuff out in the street. Right. Now we go back over to the factory. Hopefully, I started creating some plastic. So let's create 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 circuit boards is going to be enough. Is it going to be enough? No, I don't think it is actually. Let's do 7. And then I've got 1 in storage, I know. And then I'm going to get another... I'm going to get another 3 fuzzies being built, is the plan. Now, hopefully, with a bit of luck, I'm going to help my robots out, so I'm going to pick this stuff up and I'm going to transfer it directly into here. There's some plastic. No, no more room. No more room. Another circuit board. Can I throw them in yet? Oh, not quite. You're going to produce a fuzzy next? I think they're going to produce a fuzzy next. Are you? I don't know. Yes, they're producing a fuzzy. Here it comes. And almost done. There it gets printed out. And we've got a fuzzy. Hooray! Unlock the fuzzy. Getting these is going to be important because as soon as you start to expand your space station, you rapidly run out of fuzzies to do enough cleaning. And things can rapidly get out of control. You can see down here we've got rubbish. There's a fuzzy on it. But if you start to get rubbish lying around the place, you'll get vermin. The vermin will infect people rapidly. And then the next thing you know, your medical centre's overrun. And our medical centre is... People are queuing up now. In fact, look, there's a bloomin' vermin in there. Have we got more vermin around? Oh, I may not be keeping up with the garbage. See, look, opening up these new sections is always a thing you've got to be careful about because there's always a bunch of garbage in a new section. And you've got to get it cleaned out because you get vermin start to appear very rapidly. So let's get some more fuzzies on the way. Let's get these circuit boards. We need those. We'll dump those in. Oh, come on! Why can't I dump those in there? Oh, because I haven't. The reason I can't put those in there is because I haven't queued up any more fuzzies. Let's chuck a bunch of fuzzies in there. Now it should, I think, allow me to throw these in. Yes, there you go, see? There just wasn't demand for the circuit boards. Have we got enough plastic? We should have enough plastic, but we might need some more plastic. It's been put away. I don't know. Well, I'm going to make some more plastic anyway, so just to make sure. So no, I've got no. Well, I haven't got any plastic here. I would have to actually check the cargo holds to make sure. But I think I've run out of plastic. Yeah, let's get some more plastic queued up. What do I want? I want, if I've got 5 fuzzies, I need 1 plastic each. So let's get 5 plastic queued up. What do I want? 1, 2, 3, 4.
We have another couple of super chats and another question from Twitch.
Really?
Yes.
I like questions. Hello, Twitch people.
Delta Fire Dragon again.
Hello, Delta. It's nice to see the Twitch people active today.
It is, yeah. And Delta is asking about the employees and whether there's any conditions that would cause them to quit. So do you have to look after them? That kind of thing.
Yes, you have to keep their needs fulfilled. You have to keep them working as well. If they get, they'll also quit if they're bored. They'll also quit if they die, like as you would. So yeah, you do need to keep them like happy-ish. It is. I'm gonna say it's relatively easy to keep them happy, but. See, it's one of those things. It's kind of a fine balance. If you're on top of everything and if you keep everything running smoothly, then it's all very good and easy. But if you start to let stuff spiral out of control, it does spiral out of control like relatively quickly. So it's like staying on top of getting your robots created and stuff like that. At the same, now I'm taking everything like very slowly and 1 step at a time. Just for the stream, but like, you imagine if you were doing this in competitive multiplayer, and you're trying to get robots produced at the same time. You're trying to get your bio deck sorted out, and you're trying to get your fun deck laid out, and there's so many things, and where your attention is going to be during a multiplayer game. I mean, it's going to be all over the place. Starcraft was the game I was trying to think of earlier, and it's I think playing this multiplayer is going to be kind of similar to playing Starcraft, because it's like, when do you do your upgrades? Which upgrades are you going to invest resources in? Keep coming down here and micromanaging, getting your units being produced and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of balls to keep in the air. But I've got to say, I'm really looking forward to trying the multiplayer, because I think that at the moment this looks fairly nicely balanced. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Now, our poor robots have got to go quite a long way over here to get the trash, and then they've got to walk all the way back to dump it. So I am actually going to put in over here, because there's a lot of trash to collect. I'm going to put in an atmosphere processor, say about there, and I'm going to put in a couple more garbage bots over there, which is a very good idea.
We have super chats as well, mister, while you're doing that. Okay,
well, you read the super chats out, and then I think we're in a situation where we can actually start doing the mission. Hooray!
Ogre333 with $5 says, Sky, doing better than the rest of us. You have picture perfect at your beckoning.
At my beck and call. Damn straight. Yeah, in my dreams.
Well, Lucy replied for you. She said, I think Sky will agree. It's he who has who's at Pitcher's beck and call. Well, at least in her speed dial for problem solving and Parmesan cheese.
Oh, that's certainly true. That's certainly true. Oh, and if you don't understand the Parmesan cheese reference, that's something we were talking about in my Discord the other day.
Yes.
Right, so we've got 2 airlines. Oh, you've got another one to read out.
Oh, yeah, one more. Sorry.
Go on, read that out. Go on.
Narabra with 200 Indian rupees says, hey guys, last super chat for me tonight. Really need to start working. And Sky, I agree with Ogre. Pitcher is the real star of the stream, as always.
Oh my God, you guys.
See you both on the next one. Good night, guys. Good night, Narabra. Have a good evening at work.
Yeah, good night, Diabra. And I'm so glad that your life has turned around.
Yes.
That's really good news, isn't it, Picture?
Always nice to hear, isn't it?
a lot of people going through tough times at the moment. So it's always good.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always good when you hear like of a story that's turned around, you know. Right, let's have a look. Now, what I wanted to say was, now I've put in a second airlock. So we've got, this was our first airlock, and then I've put in the second airlock over here. I just wanted to show you how much it increases traffic. Just look at all the people queued up to go into this berth, and the same at this berth over here. Massive queues. So I think that we really could do with another berth. So I'm going to throw in another berth over here. Because why not? Why not? It's a game. Have fun. Do what you want. Right, so I'm going to throw in a berth over here. And I'm going to make this like, I'm going to do this a double width berth, I think. So normally I would make it that big. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I think that's 4, 5, 6. Let's do it. Let's do it like that big and see if this works. So I'm going to put in a door over there. I'm also going to put a door over there on this occasion. I'm going to put in, let's see, 1, 2. Ooh, would have been nice if I'd made this like one bigger, wouldn't it? Oh, you know what? I've actually put that in the wrong place, because what I should have done. Oh, and it's picking up the room again. Man.
Another super chat.
Yep. And what does it say?
From Sir Anime Lord for $5 US.
Hello, Sir Anime Lord. Another face we haven't seen for a little while.
Yeah. And he says, just wanted to say hi, Sky and Picture. Well, hi, welcome. It's good to see you again.
Indeed, indeed. You know what? This room has rotated. Let's put that back to the way it was. And where do I want you? I want you. Leave a space there. You know what? If I put those in there, and then I put some berths, some sleeping things along there, and I'm going to put another one in there, and we'll put in some more food. 1, 2, 3, food and drink. But as well as putting this in, and I've got some excess room in there, but that's fine. What haven't I put in? I put doors in. I put doors in. So. Okay. I've got 5. It still won't let me put it. I've already put everything. You know what? Let's try cancelling it. Let's try doing it again. Bear in mind, guys, this is a beta. This is a beta. There are 1 or 2. I've only found. In fact, the only like bug that I've found with the game so far is in the room editing. Everything else has been absolutely fine, but I have had a few problems with this. You know what? I'm going to go back to my old plan. I'm going to make it a regular size. I'm going to put a door there. I'm going to throw a couple of those in. I'm going to throw a couple of berths in. And I'm going to show you how you can cater for people without putting these extra berths in. Because you have options. Oh yes, in this game, yeah, there's more than one way to do things. So, we'll put that room in, let that get built, right? But I'm going to go up to the fun deck because you can actually cater for people's food, drink, sleeping, and cleaning or hygiene needs on the fun deck. Oh yes, you can. Oh yes, you can. We go up here. I've opened up this side, haven't I? Yeah. Now, by the way, when you put in a transit tube on the sub deck, it automatically puts transit tubes up to here. So what I'm going to use this area over here, and I'm going to put in some of these things. I'm going to put in a Hydro Clean Pro Master. This is a dedicated building for people to get clean. Oh yeah. So we're going to put one of those in, and then there's the Snacko Mat, which is the same for food. And then we're also going to put in, where is it? The Sleeping Pod Hotel. Oh yeah. We're going to put a Sleeping Pod Hotel. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to move that Sleeping Pod Hotel. I'm going to put the Sleeping Pod Hotel there. And in between the two, I'm going to put in an atmosphere processor. Because that seems to be like a good idea. So, because you can see, the O2 on this side is a bit grim. So let's put that in. Well, let's put that in, say, there. And I've probably just about got room to sneak in a garbage bot. you know what, I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one over there by the lift. All right, sweet. So we've got a couple of garbage bots. We're starting to work on the atmosphere, and we're going to have additional facilities for our guests. So there you go. There's a hydroclean. Now, you'll notice that above this, there's an icon, which is an electricity icon. And on the fun deck, the original section that was open, that's powered. Oh, look, I see a vermin. Kill. Splat the vermin. The original section is powered. If you go into other sections, you have to supply power. And that's done through this thing, the energy distributor, which I've got to go to research and unlock. So let's unlock that. Cool. And then we can go objects, energy distributor. And this is gonna have, oh God, I've put this in a really bad spot, really. You know what? That, I think, is that going to power everything? It's going to power all, I don't know whether it's going to power that. I don't, oh yeah, it should. Yeah, it should be fine, actually. It's not going to, is it going to power that? Yeah, it should power that. Is it going to power, oh, I don't know whether it's going to power that. I may have to put 2 in. God, that's bad placement. I'm really tempted to move that over and get rid of this extra garbage bot, but oh, go on, I'll let them build it. Go on, Fuzzy, get it built. Hooray. And there was much rejoicing. Well, there was a little bit of rejoicing on that occasion. There wasn't all that much rejoicing. Not as much rejoicing as possibly you might have expected. All right. Yes, it is working. Hooray, I've managed to power everything. Good job. All right. And now we'll get people queuing up to use this. And I always put this blooming building in the wrong way round, because the entrance is here, and it should be around the other way. You know what? Why don't you move it around the other way then, Scott? All right, I will. All right, I'll edit it and rotate it the way it should be and pop it back in there. Hooray. And there was certainly a degree more rejoicing than there was the last time. You're so easily entertained, aren't you, Victor?
Well, that's why you keep me around.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, now this is something that you get during the campaign missions. Stuff will pop up, and you'll get options about what you can do with things. You'll get like 2 options. So this is about energy distributors, and it's saying we can either have energy distributor range plus 20%. And it produces 100% more atmospheric pollution, which is obviously not good. Or we can increase our maintenance cost by 100% and have no atmospheric pollution. That one sounds better to me, because I think we can afford the maintenance costs. So we'll do that. Hooray. Excellent. How are we doing in terms of the maintenance? Now, with the garbage, I would normally go into the Val store, and I'd be looking out for garbage bombs. Garbage bombs are HEDs, highly experimental devices that you can drop down on the floor, and they will instantly remove trash in a certain area. But I was warned by the developers, because they literally finished testing this for us to reveal like this morning, right? And in their final testing, they were like, we think there might be a problem with the garbage bombs, so don't use the garbage bombs. So I'm not going to use the garbage bombs.
Good plan.
Tobias is here with us in the chat from Calypso. I can see him chatting. I can see him in there. And he's in here as well. He's in voice. He's muted at the moment. He's a bit shy. He's a bit shy. He's a shy boy. He's not. He's really not. We'll drag him in. You know what? We've only got like 20 minutes to go, and I've got to finish this mission off. Tobias, are you around? Do you want to jump in and say hi?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, say hi to Tobias, everybody. This is
Hello,
Tobias
everyone.
from the publisher Calypso, and he's my new best mate.
Yeah.
And
Great to be here. I was really getting nervous at the moment there when you opened that menu. I was like, it's the garbage bomb. Like, yeah.
You thought, no, don't trigger the garbage bomb. Yeah, I'll leave it alone. I've got to say, the garbage bomb is like the most useful thing that you can buy in the Val shop, and like not having them is like making me very nervous. I'm expecting to. Look, more vermin. No, crush the vermin.
So what actually happened, my guess in testing was that you couldn't unload the garbage in your inventory when you used it. So it has the opposite effect a little bit.
Oops. Okay.
Yeah.
But we did rush to get this available for us to do the reveal today, and a big thanks to you guys at Calypso for letting me do the reveal on this content. It's we don't really know whether it's awesome yet because I haven't actually done the bits with the new content. So shall I get to that because we've only got 20 minutes left?
Yeah,
probably should.
We are really happy to have you. Like, it's great that you give us the chance to be on so short notice to like we set this up in really record time. Right?
You only asked me yesterday that you were like, do you fancy doing a stream tomorrow? I was like, yeah, I can do that. I tell you what, while you're here, while you've got the opportunity, you and I have been talking over the last few days, and you've actually queued me up to help you out with promoting some upcoming things, haven't you?
Right. We have some stuff coming up in the next few months and weeks. So as you can see, obviously there's Spacebase Startopia, which is just in beta. It has been released on Steam with beta access, I think, last week. I'm not 100% sure. Then we're gonna work together on some stuff for Railway Empire once more. One of the classics, already a classic. I think it came out like 3 years ago, and we are doing a complete edition of that.
Great game, Railway Empire.
Yeah, it has been a great success for us as well. So this is really amazing. And later in August, we will have a look at Immortal Realms Vampire Wars. So it's a little bit how should I describe it? It's like a turn-based strategy game with Total War-ish combat. So it's also really exciting for me. At least I love that one. I play that all day when I have the time, at least.
I had a little look. Look at Immortal Realms, and that could be kind of interesting. I was looking at all the different unit types, the warriors and the tanks, and it does look. I gotta say, it does look kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to. When are you going to send me the code for that? I'm still waiting for a code.
Yeah, since we
I want to play.
To set up the stream today for like a few minutes.
A few minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to tell them that story?
Oh, it's fine.
Do you want to tell them yesterday? Do you want to tell them about what you said yesterday about setting the stream up?
Theoretically, it always works.
Theoretically. It's like, it'll only take a minute, Sky. It'll be fine. 2 hours. 2 hours it took us to set this blooming stream up and get it to work.
Crazy. Yeah, but Renee wasn't a help either, the guy that tried to...
Yeah, can we do a big shout out to Renee at Restream?
Restream, yeah.
For his invaluable help
that
we could definitely have lived without.
Right. But probably next time I will have a solution. Like I'm having a sheet of paper in front of me, and
let's hope so.
Like like the not Da Vinci, but the other Italian guy who did, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Genius stuff in front of me.
You know what? I'm desperately looking for the security station. I've just unlocked the security station, right? And I'm now looking for. Hang on. You know what? What I should do is I should actually read what I've unlocked. So the security station. So the security station. We got the prerequisite of having 5 Leviathans arrived, but I'm assuming we now need to build. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, because it's got to be. Surely we need to. Yeah, we need to build one of these because it's a prerequisite for unlocking the brig. The brig. Yeah, you need to run a security station. So, where do you need to put a security station? Now, I'm on the fun deck. That's why, because I bet you it needs to be put on the sub. On the sub. The sub level. Let's have a look. And yes, there it is. Of course it is now. How big's this thing? Oh my god, we're going to have to open up. Well, you know what? I could probably put it in here, but then I wouldn't have room for atmosphere processors. So we're going to have to open up another section. Oh my lord, the expense. I tell you what, these... I will say, Tobias, I think there's actually a problem with the camera. Because...
You think so?
Yeah, because normally, when I've played all the other levels and whatever, if I zoom out as far as I can see the full width of the torus.
Well, there's...
And I can't now. Hang on, hang on. Let me go up to the bio deck and try, because is the bio deck narrower? Oh no, see, I can zoom way further out on the bio deck.
Well, but the bio deck is on top. That might be the reason.
But I would swear that before, if I go to this sideways view, that I've always been able to see the whole width of the sublevel. So I don't know whether that's changed, or maybe it's just me.
Yeah, you might be right. The thing is, there are different sizes of rooms and stations. Like there are like really big stations and small stations. Obviously, the rooms are smaller or larger. But in the same station, like if the biodeck is huge, the bottom level should be huge as well.
Okay.
So this might be a bug.
Well, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to open up another section so I can actually fit in this enormous security station. I can't wait to try this out. I want to see what these leviathans are like. So, yeah, I definitely can't zoom out as far here as I normally do because I can't even see the full width of the building really, and normally I can. So yeah, there's definitely a minor issue with that. But let's throw that in and let's get this built. And look at all the trash that's in this new section. Definitely, I tell you what, our fuzzies are really gonna struggle. Let's I might try and get some more fuzzies built. Let's get, say, a couple more plastic. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the circuit boards, and then we'll try and get a couple more fuzzies queued up. There we go. Now I should check my cargo hold. Actually, that's the proof that I can't see as far as I can normally see, Tobias, because I can't see the top of the cargo hold.
Yeah. So you still managed to break it, although you didn't use the garbage bomb.
Yeah. Well,
Commander,
I knew I was good
sure
for something,
and
and now apparently we've discovered my talent.
Managed to have a security station built.
It still looks good. Like
However,
you're still doing well.
It does still look good. I must admit.
Function properly.
Oh, hello. Okay, so we need to hire some leviathans, but we've got an option here. Dirty cops, leviathans. Employee needs increase 25% more slowly. Okay, that's a good thing. Criminal employees make sure that other employees also turn criminal. Ooh, that's a bad thing. And then clean as a whistle. Employee needs increase 25% more quickly, but employees are 50% less likely to turn criminal. Well, I think we'll go for that then. Cool. So we'll have to satisfy a bit more needs, but it's all good. Oh, you know, I wish we could zoom out a little bit more because this is a cool building. I tell you what, your art guys have done, I think, a really good job on designing like the look of the buildings and whatever. It's cartoony, but they're still nice.
Yeah, they took a little bit. Obviously, they took inspiration from the old classic, but then they refined the style a little bit with Dungeons. And Dungeons 3 has a similar look, and but they brought it into space quite well, I'd say too. Yeah. Right,
so we've got 4 workplaces again here. So we'll go into here and we'll hire some leviathans. You know what? Before I do that, I'm just quickly gonna sort my guys like this, and I'm just gonna do a bunch of promotions because otherwise they'll be getting upset. And also, when you promote them, like so, this guy's got 2 skill, 3 dedication. When I promote him, he'll get an extra skill point. So it's a good idea to promote your people because they do a better job. They work longer and they do more when they're at work. And you can see we've got a lot of people to promote. Right, so that's all those promotions done. Now let's do the Leviathans. So we will pick up. I need 4 people working there, and I also need to cover breaks. So I'll probably hire like 6. That's a 3-3. 3-3 is the maximum as far as I know. So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll pick these 3 guys up. So we've got people. We've got people working. We've got cops on the beat. Oh yes, we have. Right, now we need a brig. So let's go to research, and we will go to the now where's the brig? This is the brig. Right, we need to unlock it. We've got the prerequisite of running a security station, so we can unlock it. Hooray! Right now, I'm assuming this is another building. Let's see. That's the mech transporter. That's the security station. Unless the brig is part of this. I don't know. I don't know. No, it's got to be another building because we're running a brig. Is it an object? No, because it's... no, it's definitely not an object. That's a security station. That's the mech transporter, which we haven't unlocked. Oh, it's up there. There it. See, it puts it. It's put it there to confuse us. I was expecting it to be down the bottom. It's up the top. Are these? You know what? Are these alphabetical? They are, aren't they? Berth, brig, cargo hold. Oh, see, it all makes sense now. Aha, aha. I understand now. So, brig. Ooh, ooh. Let's have a look at this. All right, so we'll throw the brig in. Now, I'm assuming that that's like the yard. Where's the entrance? I think it's that way round. No. Oh, it looks like there's an entrance on both sides. So I think we'll put it round that way, maybe. We'll have it closest to the police station, and we'll kind of see. So, all right. So we're going to have our brig running. Now, I'm guessing that the mission is probably going to ask us to, like, I don't know, reduce the number of criminals running around or something like that. I guess we'll find out. Hey, Tobias, are you okay with us overrunning a few minutes? Because
Yeah, sure.
cool.
Go ahead.
Because I've really taken my time with this mission. These missions, you're supposed to do them in like 30, 40, probably 45 minutes or something on average, I would think. And,
Yeah. Actually, my tester, he told me it took like 30 minutes to finish it.
Yeah, okay, rub it in. Thanks for that.
I was a bit afraid you would just finish it after like. 40
No,
minutes
Sky,
of
you're not
sitting here.
incompetent. You're very incompetent.
You're very good.
A state of affairs you are probably unaware of.
You're a good
In
teacher
order
too.
to make the process
never
more
seen
efficient,
it.
it would certainly make sense to have more drones at your disposal. Commander, with the construction of the brig, resocialization of the criminals can finally begin. As soon as they recognize a criminal, your drones will bring them to the brig.
Right, so we
Of
do
course, you
need
can
more
also have
drones.
visitors locked up yourself, so to say, as a preventive measure. I'm not sure what effect this will have on your station's rating, but I personally can only applaud the decision to incarcerate carbon-based life forms.
Oh, she's so snarky.
Commander, you should be seeing some results shortly, and your drones should start escorting criminals to the brig.
Woo! Right, let's go and have a
Of course,
look.
You're free to detain any visitor you want if you see anything suspicious, such as perhaps one of those Telgor roaming the subdeck. They look very suspicious to me.
The Telgor are very, very suspicious. I'm just having a look to see if we can see anybody getting arrested by our drones. Oh, look at this. Yes, we have. This is a security drone, and it's arresting this guy. He's a grey. Let's right click on him and see what it says. Oh, here we go. Being forcibly rehabilitated. Oh, cool. Oh, they've locked up a vermin as well. Let's crush the vermin. Crush the vermin. Man, I really need more drones. Now, these drones, I'm thinking these drones are different from the other drones. Hang on a second. So, privatized brigs. Plus 2% chance of innocent people being detained by drones. Criminal aliens can free prisoners. That's not good. Minus 5% chance of failure on rehabilitation. And criminal aliens can free prisoners. So neither of them's good. Let's go with. Okay, it chose for me. I don't know which one it's chosen, but it's chosen for me. The drones are going crazy locking people up. I think if we go down to the factory, I wonder if we've got. Oh, hang on. So we've got 4 security drones at the moment. I wonder if we go to the factory, are we going to be able to make more drones? And now, are they different from security drones? I'm thinking they might be, you know. Those are mech transporters. Or is it? Or did the fuzzies turn into drones? It did tell us. There was some text that came up and told us, and I wasn't listening because I was listening to Tobias at that key moment. So I don't know.
My fault.
Tobias, do you know whether the security drones are fuzzies that turn into security drones, or
No, I don't think so.
they're a
to be
different
honest.
thing?
But I'm not 100% sure, as I've told you before. Like, you're better at the game than me by a long stretch. Probably.
It's not. It's not in research. It would. I would think it would be in general, but it doesn't seem to. But hang on. No. So I don't know how we would make it. It said something about more drones.
I think you need another building, maybe.
I think you might be correct. Let's see. It doesn't specifically say here. Oh, producible mechs. Oh, you can. Oh, hang on. You can construct mechs. Oh, there's a whole bloomin'. This is a whole thing. You've got power mechs. This is a Hawkeye mech. Tells you the type here. So that's a power mech. Power mech 5000. And they've got all kinds of stats for like commando points and structure points and combat damage, and that's a Hawkeye mech. They've got resistances. Oh, there's a whole thing in here. I'm assuming that there's probably going to be a mission coming along. I'm thinking maybe mission number 5, or that's going to tell us all about these mechs.
Yeah, these are like hero units, you know, from other RTS games.
Oh,
Commander, criminals are
sweet.
planning to
Yeah,
break
so you
out
can
of
have
the
like
city
one
and have
for each
placed bombs nearby.
station, I think.
I
And
suppose it would be
yeah,
appropriate for
these
you
work
to
like in
respond
a
promptly.
rock paper scissors way, so one beats the other pretty much. And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
multiplayer, you always looking to.
Man,
Yeah,
there is a lot more to this than we have seen so far. Right, let's sort this out. Your drones require a great deal of maintenance. They have to be cleaned regularly. Blah blah blah. So it's either minus 5,000 energy, or drone scan chance of success is minus 50. Okay, well I think we've got plenty of energy, so we'll use the extra energy to maintain them and keep them working well. Well, they're definitely doing a good job of rounding people up. We're keeping our station rating up at the moment. The Dryads are the ones who are the least happy at the moment. They're not enjoying the bad atmosphere, because I must admit I haven't been paying great attention to the atmosphere down here. I should throw in some atmosphere processes and stuff. Man, what do I actually need to do? So we need to rehabilitate 30 criminals. Good lord, and we've done 3. Now look, create security drones. Each security station allows you to control another swarm of drones. So there's the answer. Yes, we just need another building. So we need to put in another security. Good lord. No wonder you need these places so big to be so big. Let's put in another security place down here. So what? Not the brig. We want a security station. Let's flip this around, say this way, and pop that in there. I'm going to open up another bulkhead. Oh yes, I am.
We have some super chats to catch up on, mister.
Do we?
We do.
Well, you better read about them.
Ogre333 again said, "Oh wow, Sky plays something right in the first try. Wow."
I know, shocking, isn't it? I mean, genuinely shocking.
And we've had a couple more super chats from Sir Plastered.
No.
Yeah, like, oh
Sir
my
Plastered,
god.
stop it. Put your wallet away, you crazy man. Thank you so much, but you are mental.
Yes, thank you. There was one for another $100 US.
Wow.
I know, just wow.
What have you done?
And he says, "Oh my god, I've just embarrassed myself so bad. I'm staying at a hotel right now and my room key stopped working. And the lobby isn't connected to the rest of the hotel, so I had to walk barefoot in the rain with my shirt off to the clerk. and there's a wedding going on in the courtyard."
Oh, classic. Good one.
Oh,
Good
that
one.
must have been so awkward. And then he
Well,
sent...
You know what? Thank you for telling us and cheering us up.
He he said he feels like the sticker was the little goober jumping up and down. And then he sent another sticker with a fist bump.
And fist bump right back at you, Sir Plastered. Yeah, Sir Plastered, you've been amazing today. Thank you so much.
You really have. Thank you.
Have. Right, I need a bit of atmosphere processing going on down here, so I'm going to throw in one. Let me see. I'm going to throw in one there, and I'm going to throw in one probably there, and then I'm just going to throw in a little bit more garbage to help our poor little drones. Now, see, I should be like spending more time producing drones. In fact, I did build some, and they've just been put away. So let me pick these up out of the cargo hold, and then we'll drop them down, and we'll unpackage them, and hooray! We'll have 3 more drones running around. Good job. Now, later on, when some more stuff is revealed, we'll be able to unlock, I don't know what, but we're going to be able to unlock something which is going to allow us to make better, faster fuzzy robots. Because in here you can see that we can make fuzzies, but there are also fuzzy Mark IIs and fuzzy Mark IIIs, and my god, could I do with them. Because these fuzzies are pretty slow at moving around. We could really do with some faster moving robots to get stuff done. Let's have a look at, let me try and get things like under control. So I've put atmosphere processing in. That should really help with the atmosphere. Yeah, we should be good on the atmosphere. I've put in some more garbage, which should hopefully help us again with the more drones, so that we can get the garbage down and avoid having any vermin running around. Our birds are looking good in terms of no queues. Our medical centre is just about under control. Yeah. Medical centre's just about under control. We haven't got any problems here. We are rounding up the criminals, which is good. We've rehabilitated 12 out of the 30 we need. I need to create 2 more security drones. Hang on a second, isn't it? Shouldn't it be like 4 per? Oh, you know what? I need to get more guys working here in security. Look at the security station. How cool is that? Oh, that's awesome. See, I think we need 1 Leviathan working in order to control 2 drones. I think if we go over to this one, I bet we've got 2 Leviathans working. Oh no, we've only got 1. So we've got 4. Oh no, we've gone up to 7 drones over here. Oh, maybe it's just the time it takes to get them like actually built. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it just builds 4 drones. Boom.
Commander, I
Okay, so
noticed
we
you
have
now
now
have more
completed
drones at your
that.
disposal.
So all we've got to do is
That
get the
certainly makes
criminals
sense, as it
rehabilitated.
allows them to now do their job. Acceptable work.
Acceptable. Thanks. Couldn't even say good job. So mean. So mean, that woman. I am going to whiz up to the bio deck. I want to free up our drones as much as possible. So I'm going to just come up here and I'm going to have a quick hoover up so that our drones can focus on maybe the garbage instead of having to bring all these materials down, which would be a good thing. So let's get all of that stuff. Now, by the way, as I didn't really mention that as well as these biomes producing different types of resources that we need, they also supply a need. Aliens, let's hope an alien's going to come up here. Oh, come on. Games always do this to me. It's like, oh, let me just show you this, and then they won't do it. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, it's a blue and fuzzy. Come on. We had aliens here. No. I love the elevator music, by the way. Right, if I go down here and just select an alien at random, they will have a thing in here. That's the need for conversation. They need to talk with people. Criminals rob each other. Oh, criminals rob other aliens during conversations. Ooh, okay. The need for a clean atmosphere. Need for entertainment. Lots of drinks. Where is... I think it's this one. Here we go. The need for familiar flora. And that can be satisfied on the bio deck. Assuming that you've got the type of biome that they need that kind of represents their homeland. So there you go. And again, while I'm up here, I've seen that more stuff is spawning. The stuff's spawning all the time, but like I said, if you can do it manually now and again, it just takes the pressure off your bots, and then hopefully they can catch up on a bit of cleaning or whatever. Look at all the other things that they have to do. That was just that one. Right, let's whiz down to not the fun deck. Let's whiz down to the sub level. I'm gonna throw away all my garbage. That bomb can go in the garbage, and then these bits of garbage can go in the garbage, and then now these are spoiled goods. So these are things that have been created. Resources have been created, but they've spoiled because we haven't collected them in time. So those can be chucked away. This is contraband. I didn't know what contraband was for, but actually, if you have a look in the factory and you start looking at what you need to make various things, here you go. Look, contraband. So in order to make this antibiotic spray HED, which stands for highly experimental device, you would need some contraband. So that's what that's all about. Right, let me get rid of this stuff. Let's put this away. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there's no room. It's full. It's full. We need more cargo storage. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Oh, man, have I sorted out the O2 levels down here? Let's have a look. Yes, I have. The entire place is looking pretty sweet. There's one tiny little patch over there, but other than that, and I'm not going to worry about that, that's all good. Our drones, because I've been focusing on the bio deck, our drones have actually got time to get on top of the garbage. But look, see, look, a vermin just popped up. That's what happens if you don't keep on top of the garbage. But it does
we have
look
another
like
super
it's getting
chat
better.
with
Is it supplanted again by any chance?
It is, yeah.
How did I know? I know, right? Oh, look, look, vermin. No, go away, vermin. I really need, like, for this size, I really need more robots than I've got at the moment. Go on, read it out. I'll sort out this security drone maintenance option, and you read out that.
It's surplasted with $17 US. It says, I'm gonna sign out here and take a shower. Rain is a little acidic, so it's bad for the skin. Thanks for streaming, Sky, and thank you for being perfect. Picture. Aww, isn't that lovely?
It's a bit crawly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. She's cute. Yeah. We get it.
Oh.
Alrighty. We only need 7 more criminals rehabilitated. We are almost there, and I tell you what, we're moving at a fair old pace. So
Wait,
I tell you, yeah, what?
After tonight, I think you need to say a proper goodbye to Sir Plastered.
Sir Plastered. Good night, sir. Come back soon. We hope to see you very soon. I hope you have a lovely evening. And yeah, anytime you want to pop in and say hi to us on Discord, feel free.
Good night.
Good night, Sir Plastered. Thank you for stopping by. You have been outstanding this evening. Yeah. I mean, what else can you say? Thank you.
He's been outstanding in his field because he's a farmer. No, he's not. That was a joke. Not really.
Oh my god.
It's the definition of a farmer, a man who's outstanding in his field. Right. All right, so we're down to 5. We just need 5 more criminals rehabilitated. We've run out of criminals here. Oh, go and arrest some more people. Now, if we want, we can like arrest people. Now, I'm not sure at this stage of the game, with what I know, I'm not sure why I'd want to do this. But you can just lock people up for no reason. Which, is this a Tropico thing, Tobias? Is this a nod
Actually,
to
just
Tropico?
wanted to say that. I wanted to say this is just, a brand thing.
Got you.
Calypso, you gotta lock up everyone.
So, oh my god, I got something right, guys. I got something right. You know what? Look, my camera's changed. My camera's suddenly fixed itself. Hooray! I told you. Normally, I can see, I can just see the full width of the thing, and now we can see the building properly.
Oh, you meant that? So yeah, you can hold control and then you can adjust the camera angle.
Oh,
thought you
okay.
were
I did. You know
talking
what?
about-
I must have done that by accident. I didn't know that. So you learn something every day. It's a good job you were here.
I knew
Alright,
something
so
I
wait.
didn't. Wow.
Is there anything? Is there anything else I can do before we get the final 3? The only thing I haven't done is up on the fun deck. Is throw in some, which I should have done really. Is throw in some of the extra fun things that you can do. Oh, I can't stop playing with the cameras now. How's the O2 up here? Yeah, we could do with some O2 on this side. I might throw in a quick couple of O2s. So let's have an atmosphere filter. Let's throw in one there. I'm going to throw in one on this side as well, because like, what the hell, why not? But I really want to throw it. I want to show you this, because I think this is my favourite thing in the game, the black hole drop. Let's throw in a black hole drop there. I'm going to throw in a couple of lotteries just so that you guys can see them. Let's throw in a couple of lotteries. Say there and there. This is where they can satisfy their need to gamble. And the only other thing that I haven't thrown in, I think, is an arcade. So let's quickly do a quick arcade room.
Commander, you did it. Commander, you did it.
Oh my
Thanks to
God.
the use of your drones, that criminal rabble has been rounded up and put through rehabilitation. They won't dare harm Startopia in the future.
Yay! Oh, I didn't get a chance to put the arcade in. No! There you go. So, I managed to complete the new scenario in only 2 hours 15 minutes, which is only like 230% more time than it's supposed to take you. Yay! I've outperformed myself.
Congrats.
Thanks, Tobias.
Yeah, you're a great commander. So.
Oh, you know, they should have you as the robot. You're a lot nicer than the other robot. Oh, man. So there you go. Now, for any of you who maybe have kind of joined the stream late or, you know, are like, what is this game or whatever, I've got some other videos out. I've got another stream where I've played Startopia. So go out there and look. And there are other YouTubers as well that have got like Raptors covering it and stuff. So yeah, go and look it up. Or there's a link in the video description. You can go and check it out on Steam. Or you can go to. Is there stuff on your website, on Calypso's website?
Oh, the content we've
Yeah.
created. It will be on the YouTube channel. It's on Steam. It's on Twitch. Not on the website itself. That's just the store.
Okay.
But yeah.
So yeah, you can check all of that out. And can I just, because I just want to kind of reward the people who've been here because they've looked after us so nicely tonight. Can I just mention that that coupon?
Oh yeah, sure. Go
I'm not
ahead.
going to give it to them, but I just want to cut. Guys, keep an eye on my channel because there's going to be an exclusive discount coupon that I'm going to be giving out in the near future, which will allow you to get a nice big discount on Starbase Startopia. So if you're interested in the game, you might want to keep an eye out for that. It's big. It is. How big is it, picture?
Huge.
Huge. Huge. Oh man, I tell you what, I've thoroughly enjoyed that. I can't wait for more. I want more missions. Oh, you know what? I should actually go to the main menu. I don't think it is, but I'm just gonna check to see. No, we thought Tobias was like, I'm not sure if mission 5 will unlock or not. I don't know. Oh well, it's fine.
Oh well, yeah. It's probably for the better.
I can't
because
wait.
This one, yeah.
I can't wait.
Still needs.
So, guys, if you've got any questions, we're going to wrap up now. So, I'm going to give you like 5 minutes. If you've got any questions, all you people over there on Twitch and on Facebook, and all the people on my YouTube channel and on any of the Facebook, on any of the YouTube channels that we're broadcasted on, because we're broadcasted on multiple. If you've got questions, now's the time to ask them, and the more the better, because it really panics Picture Perfect, and she's funny when she's panicked.
That's just mean.
Yeah. Alfie Johnson says, "Hello, chat. Does Sky answer questions in the chat?" No, he doesn't. He's rubbish. He pays no, seriously, Sky's rubbish. He never reads the chat. He never pays any attention, and he never replies anybody. So there you go. Thank you, Alfie Johnson.
There's a question from Jamza Finn asking if the beta has multiplayer.
No, the beta doesn't have multiplayer yet, and it is something, having looked at the single player and having played the single player skirmish mode, I'm really excited to play the multiplayer. Picture when the game is released and we get multiplayer. Are we actually, Tobias, do you know if we're going to get multiplayer at release, or are we going to see it before?
Oh, I think I'm not sure, but I guess it will be at release because I've seen my colleagues are testing it and they're having a blast. So it seems to be working really well. But right now we are focusing on finishing all the missions and all that stuff. So it still needs a lot of polishing to get these 15 missions in order. As you see, we are at 4 now.
How many missions are going to get in the campaign?
I think 15. I don't want to lie here, but I think it's 15. Yeah.
Yeah, Picture and I are really excited to play the multiplayer. Like, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait to kick your ass all over the galaxy, I'm telling you.
I knew you were going to say that.
And I'm going to say, oh look, it's Marlon Lopez. Hello, Marlon Lopez.
Oh,
He's done the
cute
cute
little
fox.
bye-bye fox. Yeah, I love that.
We're not going yet, Marlon. We've got a couple of minutes.
Here's a really important question for you.
Oh, go on then.
This is from Delta Fire Dragon over on Twitch. And he wants to know if you had a fun time.
Did I have a fun time?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to ask? Couldn't you tell? I've had a ball.
I got a question too on one of our channels actually.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, it's Alien Saint and he asks, "Do you love me, lol?"
I love every single one of you at every single opportunity. Can't say fairer than that.
We got a couple of super chats.
It's Sidonius. Hello, Sidonius.
Sidonius with €5 says, "Hi Sky and Pitcher. Will you ever be doing Crossroads in again? I think there was an update to it, or maybe even try Aurora 4. What is that? Aurora 4 times?
Aurora 4X.
Oh, okay.
Well, first of all, I've never heard or even heard of Aurora. I'll have to look that up. Would I do Crossroads in again? If they, I mean, I loved it. So would I do some more if they release some more content? But I don't think that's likely, unfortunately. I think the only thing they're going to be doing really is focusing on bug fixing. It was a very, very buggy game, and there's still a lot of bugs to fix. I enjoyed it massively, but yeah, I don't really think there's going to be any significant content for quite some time. Have you got anything else, Tobias, that you want to tell people about that's coming up? We talked about Immortal Realms, Vampire Wars.
Yeah. You put me on the spot now. You want me to go through the marketing plan? And just...
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Tell us your secrets now, damn it.
Well, it's just so as you've said yourself. So we are planning some stuff for the future for the next month. We have some releases coming up. As you said, Immortal Realms, Railway Empire Complete Collection, Port Royale for this game, the full release, obviously, and we will do some cool stuff together. I hope, and
what's the release date on Port Royale 4?
On Port Royale 4, it's September 25th, I think. And by the way, this is also in beta. I can get you keys for that too, so you can check it out whenever you like.
I really should play. I should have played it when it was, because you guys did actually offer me a preview copy, but I was taking a break at the time. Yeah. So I'll grab a code off from you after this, and I'll play some Port Royale 4.
Sounds great. Yeah, and I'm happy to see so many people enjoy the stream, which has been really great, by the way. Love it. And
I'm glad if people have enjoyed it, then I'm a happy man.
I did.
So sorry, I interrupted. So we got Port Royale 4 in September, and then we've got Starbase Startopia full release coming up on what, October 22nd.
23rd.
Oh, I was the day out. Fail. October 23rd. What else? Come on, what else is?
By the way, that's no problem at all. But you always say Starbase Startopia. You know, it's Spacebase
Startopia. That's become a habit.
That's no problem at all. Like, sounds nice too.
Spacebase Startopia.
This can be a unique trade.
It could be worse. I could say Starbase Spacetopia. That would be even worse.
Yeah. Skybase, Space Storm, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Is that it for the rest of the year, or have we got anything else? Oh, Dungeons. Did you mention Dungeons 3?
No, I didn't.
Well, mention Dungeons 3 as well.
Yeah. We've released Dungeons 3 a few weeks ago too in the complete collection, so this is the more or less predecessor of Spacebase Startopia from the same developer. This is a game that's takes the best from Dungeon Keeper and RTS games like Warcraft 3, so it has a combat system in an overworld and a dungeon building in the underground where you're the evil dungeon lord. It's also quite the unique humor. Kevin Brayton as the narrator, I probably butchered that name, sorry. And it's really funny as well, and it's really successful. Sitting like, I think, 95% at Steam for the user ratings.
And I can reveal now, I'm going to play some Dungeons 3.
Yay!
Oh, yes, I am. In fact, I can tell you now, I'm going to be playing Dungeons 3. I'm going to be playing Immortal Realms Vampire Wars. I'm going to be playing Port Royale 4. I'm going to definitely be playing more Spacebase Startopia. And I'll definitely be playing multiplayer with picture. When it comes out on the full release on October the 23rd. And is there anything else that I've missed out?
Railway?
Yes,
I
Railway
so much,
Empire.
I always get lost. in the middle of the road.
Yes, Railway Empire, the complete. So if you've ever looked at Railway Empire and you've gone, oh my god, there's all those DLCs and whatever, complete collection coming out. I'm sure there's going to be a bargain, and I'm sure that I'm going to have a discount coupon code that you can use to get an even bigger discount. So if you've ever looked at Railway Empire and thought, yeah, maybe or whatever, I think you're probably going to think very hard about picking it up in the future. We got any more questions, Picture?
Just a couple of super chats.
Okay.
Ogre
I think we're going to wrap it up.
Ogre 333 was $3 and 33 cents.
That's your favourite name in the whole world,
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah,
Ogre,
isn't it?
Ogre 333.
Are there enough threes in there?
I think so. With $3 and 33 cents.
Yeah, 33 cents. And he says, again, it's the picture perfect show.
Yes, indeed it is.
And this one was actually a question. Naomi Ford with $5 Australian. Will you be continuing Tropico 6 Spitter? Such a tease with episode 1.
I know. See, thank you for bringing this up in front of Blum and Tobias for Calypso. I did one episode of Tropico 6 Spitter DLC, and then I stopped. And I have been saying it literally ever since. I've been saying I need to finish that series. I need to finish that series.
But it was your big return too, right? When you came back from Europe. Right?
Yeah.
So that's good. That's awesome.
So the answer to that's going to be yes. I will. I will finish that Tropico Spitter series. I mean, I've done the first one, so I've broken the back of it. And the funny thing was, I was enjoying that. There's some funny content in there. So yes, I will definitely. El Presidente. I will revisit El Presidente. Vive El Presidente. I tell you what, you need Tobias, you need some games with space pirates in. Ha! So I can do my pirate impressions. Ha!
Oh, well, there are space pirates in this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, there are space pirates in Spacebase Startopia. Arr! Arr! Yes, we will be visiting. Arr! All right, we're going to wrap it up there, guys. Thank you so much for everything, and a big thank you to all the people on YouTube, all the people on Twitch, on Facebook, everywhere in the Calypso universe. Thank you to Tobias. Thanks for being here, mate. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
And of course, a big thank you to the very, very cute-looking Picture Perfect.
Aww. Thank
So I'm
you.
nice to you once in a blue moon.
It does happen occasionally, yeah.
Yeah, now you can look forward to it again next year. Thanks to all the super chatters. Thank you in particular to our top super chatter tonight, Sir Plastered, who was unbelievable. But thank you to every one of you who supports me in every way. I love you. We will see you very, very soon. We will see you on Sunday for another stream. We will see you probably, pretty sure before then with some videos.